Hey there, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We have just rested on this the bedroll here, or the bedroll rather. Rested on this bedroll. Words as I kick off a fresh round of episodes here. We need to drink some things. I've still got a bunch of MREs on me. Need to drink some things, eat some things, speak proper sentences, and other things. We don't have a whole lot of food left. The MREs will get us down the rest of the mountain most likely, but let's go ahead and eat that thing as well just to get it out of our inventory. But we're going to need to maybe get a little bit more water before we leave here, because I'm going to need to rest for longer, and that's not a lot of water left. So hold that thought. Yeah, put some wood down over here, remember. Why don't we go ahead and pick this back up. There's a sewing kit that's ruined. We're going to step over here to the burned out campfire. First things first, start a new fire. Get some water. And then really rest up and head back down that rope that we were looking at the end of the last episode. Got really turned around, and to tell you the truth, I didn't go back and look. Like, I never do that when I'm playing these series. I like to stay kind of in the moment with each recording from episode to episode. So unless I really stump myself even worse than what you saw at the end of the last episode, I typically don't do that. But I didn't go back and look and figure out where I needed to go. I'm just going to go with what I decided at the end of the last episode as far as what I did when I first came up here and how I got turned around and how I got so confused as to where I was, and hopefully I will be right. It won't be the worst thing if I'm wrong, because as I was also talking about, I want to try and go places. I want to try as I go down the mountain and maybe explore a little bit in terms of where I haven't been. But we'll see which one it ends up being. All right, so I've got a little bit more water now. We have, of course, repaired those boots that happened earlier in the previous episode. And I suppose, one thing I could definitely do, throw this coal on the fire. There's a bunch more over here. I could just throw this on the fire and it would be super warm in here. Is that coal too? Yes, it is. I feel bad. I've been using the ducking trick a lot lately to move around, but it's really just in enclosed spaces where I'm super encumbered. Are those stones or is that coal? If that's coal... There I go doing it again. No, those are stones. Let's say it's not normal to find coal in these places. Wait, what's over here? A hatchet!
I think I can use this.
I wasn't expecting that. I can break that down. Now those are stones too. I will tell you what, let's break the hatchet down. Because that one's actually much better than the one we have. So we're going to harvest our crappy one, keep the good one, and not waste any whetstones. Also, we need to drop this fishing tackle, so let's do that right now. Yeah, screw it. Let's just put it all in there. We need to get rid of weight anyway. Yep, can't add any more fuel to the fire. I know, I get it. So let's go ahead and throw this... Wait, just kidding. No, we're not going to throw anything down because the bedroll's already right here. Pick up. Put down. Sleep for 10 hours straight. We probably won't get a full 10 hours rest out of that, but that's fine. Yeah, woke up fully rested in the middle of the night. Yay. And yes, the song is now playing in my head. I'm sorry if it's playing in your head as well. So... at least I'm not walking in my sleep. We could eat one of the MREs, right? Oh yeah, we could totally eat one of the MREs. Did I just drop it, though? Yeah, I just totally decoyed it. And that'll get rid of some weight as well. And we'll need to pass about 3 hours worth of time. And then maybe sleep for about the same. I think I know what that means. If you hear that noise. No? That's usually the Aurora soundtrack. Plays most often when there's Aurora, but I guess not every time. Got excited. I'll keep those sticks on me. Whoa. What in the world? Oh, that must have been the loading thing. I just loaded the game back up, so maybe that's what was causing that to pause. That's freaking me out for a second. All right, let's... Well, we can't sleep for that long yet. Let's pass hours. Let's pass time for 2 more hours. And then sleep as long as possible, which should just be 2 or 3. Worn out running shoes. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We're carrying a bunch of shoes too that I need to work with. That's part of the reason I'm so encumbered. We picked up a bunch of stuff from the crate that I now need to go through before I go anywhere. Thankfully, there's still time on the campfire. It doesn't really matter. We don't need the fire back here. I just had it for the sake of getting rid of some of the wood I was carrying. We're carrying a cured gut. We've got several cured rabbit pelts. Oh man, I should have had those down on the ground. I keep forgetting to put those down when I'm in these caves. Okay, so let's go ahead and harvest all this extra stuff that I'm carrying. Because I sure as hell can't walk around with it. We got these jeans. Actually, let's sort by weight so that we can definitely get rid of the heaviest stuff first. Actually, hold on. Make absolutely sure. Yeah, I'm wearing deerskin boots, so there's no way those are better than deerskin. If we found some mucklucks, it would be different, but we haven't found any mucklucks yet. We still might elsewhere in the world, but we haven't yet. I'm actually surprised we didn't find some, considering all the other really great stuff. I'm actually regretting slightly getting rid of that wood when I did, because I should have used it to make more water. Oh, did I drink the tea instead of the... I totally meant to click that. I totally meant to click that. I must not have fully clicked on the water. All right. Still getting rid of those shoes. Ridiculous amounts of leather shoes on this plane. Of course, this is going to give us a lot of cured leather, which we may or may not have room for. Some of the stuff might end up getting left. We'll use some of it to repair, but we won't have a need for all of it. Harvest. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm basically going to need to take the sticks that I have and make a fire from that. And that'll be enough to get some more water. Because this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. We just picked up a ton of items from that. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised given how long everything took at the top of the mountain. But it's taking a while.
I could eat anything right now.
I know. We've got an MRE, though, thankfully. And that's extra weight we need to get rid of as well. So those MREs have pretty much fed us, the ones we found in the plane, for the entire trip down. Which is wonderful. And I'm happy about that. We're going to keep the wool shirt, because that's been part of the plan the whole time.
I'll die if I don't drink soon.
I know, I know. Alright, so let's eat one of the MREs. We actually still have a good amount of water. I'm surprised we have that much. I didn't think we would. So what I'll do instead, let me go ahead and just drink and sleep. We'll wake up thirsty, but we're not fully tired, so this actually might work pretty well for the purposes of encumbrance. So we'll probably sleep for about 6 or 7 hours, be fully rested when we wake up, have our condition fully repaired, but not be that thirsty yet. Yeah, okay, cool. And it'll be daytime. That was a good combination of circumstances to kick us off here. So let's step back out here and have a look. It's a little snowy. If I can make it back down to that cave, there's a lot of wood that I had there, for sure. I'm still encumbered, though, mainly because of all the extra cured leather that I'm carrying and the extra heavy hammer. And the extra maple saplings that I insisted on picking up, and the sticks, and the cloth, and just everything. Hang on, before I leave. Getting pretty thirsty again. Alright, that was definitely the last of my water. I still have coffee and tea that I can drink. It's not like I'm completely out of stuff, but... Alright, what are the heaviest items I'm carrying? Because I cannot climb until I put down some of this stuff. I mean, I've got 30 cured leather. It's mainly... Hang on, I've got some scrap metal. That I can drop. Yeah, it's the cured leather that I don't really need. I am wearing, I have to admit, I always have to admit, I'm wearing a lot of extra clothing. That's the other thing about my encumbrance. It's okay for now, because part of the reason I'm doing it is just to kind of have it to carry stuff down. But, alright, let's go. Kind of have it to get stuff down to the lower areas of the world. And then I can take it off and kind of have options in the future. Just to make the later game more interesting, especially if we do continue Season 5 from this particular playthrough. We only have 4 arrows. We can make more later. But anyway, I'm going to go this way and make my way towards that rope, because I think that's how I got up here. Weird as it is. See, there's that climbing spot, I think, right there. And I must have gone around the rock this way, to the left, rather than going into the deer clearing. And then I eventually wound back and felt like this was some new area that I hadn't been yet. When the truth is that right up here... Do I hear bear crows? I thought I heard bear crows just now. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's totally what I did. So I think I did come up here, and I went straight rather than going that way. And I kind of forgot that opening was there. That has to be it. That's the only way that I could have gotten so turned around. So let's look down this way and see where this leads and see if this looks familiar. I mean, yeah, I do remember this, actually. I remember this exact thing. So, all right, let's drop this. We're going to make this trek a couple of times. We really only need the energy to climb up once. 2 downward climbs, 1 upward climb. That's the benefit of transferring stuff downhill. Okay. Now again, for this climb, I can drop a whole bunch of things that I don't normally need because I'm going to come right back down and get them again. So I don't have to be as, like, super picky about what I'm leaving behind because I know I'm coming right back for this stuff and I'm not in danger if I drop it. This is one of the last climbs. I feel like there would be another rope climb after this to get back down to where we were, but this is going to be one of the last ones. Whew. Getting tired. I certainly wasn't fully rested to start that climb, so... This is going to take a second. There's going to be lots of clicking noises. Perfect. Back down we go. I didn't even wait to be fully rested. I just hopped back on the rope. It's a lot less exhausting to go back down. Okay. Let's keep moving. I'm going to stay a little bit on the high ground as much as I can. There's a little bit of terrain here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you can, but you're not going to yet. We got to get farther down first. Miss Hale. It is remarkable how many people, and I'm not making fun at all. I understand how, especially if you're not familiar with the voice actors' names, not everyone pays attention to that stuff the way that I do. It's just a personal thing, you know, based on experience. Whether if you had friends in drama, you appreciate, you know, aspects of you appreciate certain productions or certain aspects of game and movie production more than others. You know, sometimes you know the actor's name, sometimes you don't. So I totally, it's an understandable mistake. But a lot of people, having heard me say her name multiple times, will assume that it's Jennifer Hill in the comments, and they'll refer to her, basically referring to my comments as Jennifer Hill, and it's like, no, Hale, as in bale of hay with an H. It's remarkable, and it's not just my videos either. I've seen a lot of people in general who have heard her name spoken aloud misunderstand it as Hill. Let me actually go around this rock here. I'm kind of curious what might be in this direction if I were to go this way. Interesting. Hey, bunny. I kind of want to look around back here, to tell you the truth. But I'd rather... No. The reason that I'm going the way that I came is that I want to find every crate that I didn't inspect the first time. So I don't want to risk going off my beaten path and leaving stuff behind that I definitely skipped the first time. So I'm going to stick to my guns, so to speak. Now, is that a cave right there? I think that is. That's a cairn. I can't recall if that cave is one where we... Is that an interior cave? Does that have an environment to it? Hang on, I'm stepping up the high ground and I'm going to look over the side of this hill really quickly to make sure there's no wolves before I... Yeah, we're safe. All right, let me peek my head in here real quick. I see some... I think I see a spot where I might have had a campfire. Maybe even... Did I have... Yeah, I think there's more than one cave where I had some stuff curing, and this might be the other one. Yeah, I've definitely been here. Awesome. So I've got more cured stuff here. I'm even more heavily encumbered now. But I had a feeling that would be the case. Alright, now the only thing is that... Really, I mean, I should probably stay here for a bit. And rest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I've got this massive limb here. That's enough to start a fire. I'm going to break this down. Make a fire, get some water. Stay in the cave. We'll put those... I will actually put those saplings down on the ground.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
We have the MRE to keep our calories going for a little while longer. Plus, again, we need to eat those. We need to get rid of them. They're a lot of extra weight. All right. So many fire strikers. It makes me happy. Before long, we'll have...
Come on, little fire.
Better fire starting skill, I think. We're pretty close, from what I recall. That book that we read got us really close. By the way, in the last episode... I think in the last episode, or during the last sitting, at least, I got 3 different achievements. I got the Penitent Scholar achievement, I got the Timberwolf Mountain achievement, and I got the achievement for keeping a fire going longer than 3 days, which is, I think, the Deep Forest achievement. Fun stuff. I'm going to melt a gallon. I don't care. We should be warm enough in here, even without the fire. Okay. There it is. Fire starting level... Oh, no, level 4. All right, so hang on. Let's take a quick look at what that means for us. 75% chance, can start fires without timer, and fires last 25% longer. Okay, so just... I think it was 65 before, so now I have an even better chance of starting fires. Pretty cool. Let's... First of all, eat the MRE, because that'll give us a little bit of replenishment to our thirst before we drink the water. And that's our last MRE. Rest in peace. We're really weighed down mainly by the fact that we just got all that water, but... So what I'm going to do now is sleep as long as I can. The fire will go out, but we'll be warm enough back here, thankfully. Woke up fully rested. Yeah, I know. So let's go ahead and drink again. Get rid of some extra weight, and we're going to need to pass some time until the dawn. So roughly, I would say, it looks like 3 hours past time, then we'll sleep until we don't need to anymore. And ready. Right at the dawn. I can still see the red lighting, and the weather seems pretty good. Hooray! He exclaimed with great relish. Let us go forth. Unto the mountain. And unto the wolf that is waiting right outside for us, because I was getting too excited.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
That's why we're going downhill with it this time, Jennifer. So that you don't have to carry it for much longer. It would be even more inconvenient if you were going uphill with it. It would also make less sense. Everybody would be asking questions. Alright, so we're approaching the 25-minute mark. When I was doing that last sitting, when I finished and I looked at the clock, like an extra almost hour had gone by when I did not have an extra hour. And I was just like, how does this happen? And it's because I don't enforce episode length. I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day. See, we crossed the 25-minute mark. There I go again. Every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.